What's good, yo? We back with another video, and we got sad news coming out the Bronx. Bronx drill rapper Zay Munna, who was also on that DOA indictment with K-Flock that dropped last year, has pled guilty to some charges and has been sentenced for those two charges. If you don't know, Zay Munna was one of 8 named in a DOA indictment that unwrapped last year, and Zay Munna has been locked up since early 2022, I believe, and now is also for a federal indictment. He's been in the feds for 2 years now, and it looks like he's going to have to sit there for a little bit more time. What we do know on the DOA indictment, he was facing racketeering, conspiracy charges, attempted murder. He had 2 attempted murders, firearms related charges, and if he did take this to trial, he would face a maximum of life in prison, mandatory minimum 20 years to run consecutive to any other sentence, and that's if he took it to trial. He did not take it to trial. He pled guilty to 2 charges and was sentenced to 14 years for them charges. As you can see, it says the defendant, Zay Munna, pleaded guilty to counts 1 and 3s of the indictment. I don't know what them charges could be. It could be the 2 attempts, the 1st degree, 3rd degree. It could be conspiracy charges. I don't know. But what we do know is altogether the months added up to 168 months, which is 14 years, 108 months for the 1st degree charge, and 60 months for the 3rd degree charge. And when you're facing a federal indictment, and I don't know if this is it, because like I said, he was locked up in 2022 for a federal indictment. I don't know where that went. But if that's all he got for 2 federal indictments, that's a win in my book. 14 years. He already's down 2. We got to serve 8% of that. I think that's how federal time goes. I'm not sure he could be home in 10 years. He could still enjoy his 30s. And it looked like he was on the same page. He looked like he was happy with it because he said start your countdowns, exclamation point, and then a little time capsule thing. And then he posted to IG an old picture and put the caption, whoever counted me out, gonna film me first, mama only child. If they cut off my legs, I'm gonna stand on my palms. And then used a couple emojis and then did hashtag I am OT3. And this right here is one of the many dominoes that's going to fall in this case. And I think reality is going to set in for a lot of K-Flock fans. You could think positively about everything, but the reality of the fact is, it looks like K-Flock is facing a mandatory life in prison if he is found guilty. When he takes this Fed case to trial, he's facing a murder charge on top of a couple attempts, on top of conspiracy. And the feds want him. They're not offering K-Flock the same deal they are offering Zay Munna. They're probably offering him somewhere to 25 to 30 years. But K-Flock taking this to trial and not pleading guilty to nothing and no one snitching on him is going to make this trial a whole lot more important. When K-Flock wins or loses, he only needs 1 juror to say not guilty. But if he can't get that 1 juror to say not guilty, he won't be able to walk free. He won't be able to get out soon. The judge is going to look at this like K-Flock took this to trial, was still guilty, and didn't take no plea deal. We wasted time and money going to trial because we had to present this evidence to the jury for no reason because we had the same outcome even if he was to plead guilty. And that's how you look at it. It's a waste of money, a waste of time if you do take the trial and don't enter a plea deal. And that's just how the system works, and it's the feds. And he's facing a lot of time behind this. And if you're a K-Flock fan, you gotta think positive and you gotta hope for the best. But you also gotta prepare for the worst. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I'm gonna get up through a picture for rocking with me. Keep doing y'all, keep doing me. Be safe, stay dangerous.